Okay, today we're going to look at multiplying binomials with other binomials. All right, and it's commonly referred to the FOIL method, FOIL. They're multiplying the first terms and then the outer terms, the inside terms, and the last terms. And y'all, it's distributing, okay? If you look, okay, I'm going to multiply the first terms. So I'm going to distribute x times x is x squared. Then I'm going to distribute the x with the 4, which, if you notice, they're both outside terms. So it's going to be 4x. Then I'll multiply the 2 with everything inside. So 2 with x, which they're both inside. So 2x. And then I'm going to multiply the 2 with the 4, which they are the last terms in the binomials. So it's 8. All right. You'll always combine these two center terms. So x squared plus 4 and 2 is 6x, because they're matching, right? Plus 8. And this would be your answer. Okay? So it's, if you ever are asked to use the FOIL method, they're asking you to distribute binomial times binomial. All right? It's just distributing. So 2x with the first term x is 2x squared. And then 2x times negative 5, so negative 10x. Then you're going to distribute the positive 1 times x, so it's x. And then the 1 times negative 5, so it's negative 5. So now you need to combine your like terms. Negative 10x plus x is going to be negative 9x. And bring down your minus 5. Okay? All right, let's do the odd ones here. Y times y is y squared. Y times 1 is 1y. 8 times y is 8y. 8 times 1 is 8. Combine your like terms. So it would be y squared plus 9y plus 8. Okay? And if you look, what type of function would that be if it said y equals? Yeah, it's going to be it's a square, so it's going to be a quadratic. Okay? And we'll get into more of what these, if you look, these are two terms being multiplied, right? Two polynomials being multiplied. And the factors are items multiplied to get a number, right? If I say, what are the factors of 12? You say 1 times 12, so 1 and 12 are factors, 2 and 6 are factors, 3 and 4, those are all factors of 12. Well, if I said, what are the factors of this quadratic? These are the factors of quadratic. If you multiply y plus 8 times y plus 1, your answer will be this. So those binomials are factors of this quadratic. All right? Those binomials are factors of this quadratic. And we will build on that this whole unit, okay? All right, so let's, again, multiply first term with this binomial. So it'd be x squared. All right, and then this x with this term in your binomial, so it'd be negative 4x. Then we're going to multiply the second number in the binomial. It's negative 10, so negative 10 times the first term in the binomial is negative 10x, and then multiply with the negative 4. Remember, take the sign in front of numbers. Negative 10 times negative 4 is plus 40. Now these are like terms, so we're going to combine those, and we'll get x squared minus 14x plus 40. And that would be our quadratic. These are the factors of this quadratic. Okay. All right, let's multiply this one. 4x times x, 4x squared. 4x times 3 is 12x. Negative 7 times x, negative 7x. Negative 7 times 3, negative 21. Combine your like terms, 12 minus 7. So you get 4x squared plus 5x minus 21. So there's your answer. All right. 3y times 3y would be 9y squared. 3y times 2 would be 6y. 1 times 3y would be 3y. 1 times 2 is 2. Combine your like terms. So 9y squared plus 9y plus 2 is your answer. Okay. And then 8h times 3h is 24h squared. 8h times negative 1 is minus 8h. Negative 3 times 3h is minus 9h. And negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Combine your like terms. So your answer will be 24h squared minus 17h plus 3. All right. Let's see. All right, what about this? X plus 4 squared. Well, doesn't that mean x plus 4 times x plus 4? Right? So then you can multiply it, the x squared, then 4x plus 4x plus 16. So it'd be x squared plus 8x plus 16. Okay. You notice that 4, here it is doubled, and here it is squared. All right, let's look at this one. This is p minus 7 times p minus 7. So you got p squared minus 7p minus 7p plus 49. So p squared minus 14p plus 49. So if you look, this negative 7 here, it's doubled with that p, and here it's squared. Negative 7 times negative 7 is 49. All right, so you could really use that rule, and you got to take into consideration the 2 now, so let's work it out. So let me show you what it looks like when you have a coefficient other than 1 on your first term. So this would be 4m squared, so we doubled that 2. And then we have negative 10m. Here we have negative 10m. And here we have plus 25. Let's combine those, so 4m squared minus 20m plus 25. So what they did, they squared this for the front term, and they square this for the back term, and then they multiply this and double it. So this would be negative 10m times 2. All right. Let's see if we can do one without. So we'll square this, and then multiply them and double it. So it'll be a squared, and down here you're going to have 9b squared, and then this would be 3ab, and we're going to double it, so 6ab. Okay, so let's see if we got it right. A plus 3b times a plus 3b. A times a squared. A times 3b is 3ab, and this would be 3ab, and then 3b times 3b is 9b squared. Combine your like terms, a squared plus 6ab plus 9b squared, and it matches, doesn't it? So if you're ever squaring a binomial, square the first term squared is going to be the first term. The last term squared is going to be the last term, and then you multiply these and double it. Okay? Multiply those and double it. All right, here we're doing a binomial with a trinomial. So take your first term x, multiply it with everything in there, so you get x cubed plus 3x squared minus 6x. Then we're going to take the plus 4 and multiply it with everything in there. So plus 4x squared plus 12x minus 24. All right. X cubed, standard form, is the highest exponent, so it's going to go first. Then we got a 3x squared and a 4x squared, so it's 7x squared. We got a minus 6x and a 12x, so it's going to be plus 6x, and then our constant, minus 24. Okay. All right, and let's look at, here's one of those with a shaded area again. To find the area, I've got to find the area of the big circle. The big rectangle. Minus, and I'm going to do the small rectangle. Okay? Because that'll find this whole area here, and it's going to take out this white part, so all you're left with is the shaded. So for the big one, length times width. So you're going to do 2x plus 7 times 9x minus 2. All right, you're going to take that, and you're going to subtract 3x times x plus 12. Okay, so let's get this. So 2x times 9x is 18x squared. And then we got minus 4x. And we've got plus 63x. And then minus 14. Okay. And this is going to be 3x times x is 3x squared. And 3x times 12 is 36x. So let's simplify this by combining your like terms. So 18x squared plus 59x minus 14. And then we're going to subtract. So this is like a -1 there, right? So it's going to be minus 3x squared minus 36x. So let's combine our like terms. So 18 minus 3 would be 15x squared. So we've done those. Then 59x minus 36x is going to give you 23x. And then you're left with minus 14. And that's going to be your area, the shaded area. Okay. All right. You should be able to do these pretty quickly. They're basically really easy. Back here on the ones where you're multiplying binomials, and I was talking about you square the front, you square the back, and then multiply and double the middle. It's kind of like a little shortcut, but you need to know if you just write them like this and distribute, you're going to get the same answer. Okay? But it kind of comes in handy if you get the use to it, a little shortcut. Okay? So let's just say I've got, let me do one more like that. So if I've got x plus 3 squared, I'm going to square the front, so x squared. I'm going to square the back, so that'd be plus 9. Then I'm going to do 3 times x is 3x, and then double it, so times 2, so it'd be 6x. Okay? So that's going to be your answer. You can do it the old-fashioned way and multiply the two binomials. So you get x squared, then 3 times x, 3x, plus 3x, and then plus 9. So you get x squared, and you get 3x and 3x is 6x, and 9. Okay, so you get the same answer. Either way you do it. All right. All right, that's it. It's pretty easy, simple, easy. All right, y'all have a good Friday, and I will see you Monday in class. I think on Monday, hold on just a second. Yeah, on Monday, look over what we've done, these 3 lessons we've done. Introduction to polynomials, where we were classifying and adding, subtracting polynomials, and then multiplying monomials, and then multiplying binomials. Okay, we're going to have a little quiz on it first thing Monday morning. So just kind of review over this. Make sure you know how to do this, because this is really going to tell the ones who were doing their work on Fridays. Okay? It will reflect in that quiz. All right. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.